Another incident on board a plane is the passengers caught a video fighting with the Southwest flight that just landed in Burbank from Dallas. Arrest with a 37-year-old attacker at the time. Then pitcher Matt Harvey is apologized to his teammates after not showing up at the ballpark.
I've felt terrible the last couple of days from what I put myself through and what I put this organization through, and the last thing I ever want to do is do that again.
Well, Page 6 reports that Harvey was upset and went out partying Friday night after his ex-girlfriend, Marlene Rialina, the News Times on July 7th. Decorating center is now 9:03. It's time for traffic with Bernie Myers.
We've got some delays now on New Jersey Transit into and out of New York Penn Station. Going to cost you 30 minutes there. Also expect the delays in service changes affecting the 2, 5, and 6 trains. Meantime, on the roads, much better south on New York State Thruway, heading towards the Tappan Zee Bridge. You're close to exit 12. If you're heading for the GWB, 25 for the upper, 15 for the lower. Wait is still up to an hour, and the haul is about 25 to 30. We've got the closure of Broadway, Route 27, both north and southbound. St. George is after that's 35. We got that closed since last night where an accident took down a pole and some wires. This report is sponsored by Napa Auto Parts. And right now, if you buy brake pads or motors at participating Napa Auto Parts stores, you get up to $50 cash back by mail. So if you hear us racing sound when you stop, if your car telling you it's time to head to Napa, they get up to $50 back by mail. 35 select Napa brake pads. Napa know-how. Our next traffic update is coming up in 15 minutes. I'm Bernie Butter on the Home and Events 710 WOR.
Anywhere you can get NYCB with over 180 branches locally. NYCB operates through the following New York Community Bank Division: Queens County Savings Bank, Rockland Savings Bank, Richmond County Savings Bank, Roosevelt Savings Bank, Garden State Community Bank, as well as New York Commercial Bank and its Atlantic Bank Division. Visit us at mynycb.com. Not too bad looking morning, sunshine pushing through the clouds. That's the cloud sun today, about 61. Tonight's the clouds 48. Suburbs a little cooler. Trending Christian clouds on Thursday, 53. Friday afternoon, over the 50s. Currently 50 degrees. That's a little cool. In sports, the Mets get another win against the Giants. Matt Harvey apologized. Zach Wheeler dealt. And Michael Conforto kept on crushing in the leadoff spot. It'll sail out of here. Home run, Conforto. A 6-1 win for the Mets to return to 500 the first time since mid-April. They can sweep the Giants this afternoon. Mets on deck at 12:05 right here on 710 WOR. I'm Pete McCarthy. Yankees lose to Cincinnati 5-3. The Rangers are beaten by Ottawa 4-2 and eliminated from the Stanley Cup playoffs. It's 9:05. That's our news. Next update at 9:30 breaking news. I'm Joe Bartlett on 710 WOR and NBC News Radio. We're shot at about $2. Yeah. Text the word WIN. That's the 200. You'll receive a complimentary text. Radio Studio 3A and Tribeca. Coffee in the morning on 710 WOR. Never had last one on the show. So you've heard the old man that timing is everything. So, how about today that President Trump was with Russian foreign leader Sergei Lavrov, right? Yeah. That's funny. That's funny. The day after the whole thing, and the accusation, that's all the accusations that are called up in the way. Quiet, calm, get Russian. The cold was getting too cold, but it's down. That may be true. I think it's probably is. The Russian foreign minister meeting at the White House with Trump today.
Yeah, I heard about that. That's Fort Myers. You heard about it? Well, there was something that I'd seen, but it was all over, something on a consumer website that I saw. Anyway, Alan called up, and he gave us a story about this vomiting episode that happened in the back of the plane. And, you know, I'm just imagining this. You know, the pilot comes on and it's so bad. I mean, the way Alan just told that story sounded like this passenger was like a puke-spewing fire hose. I mean, this guy was projecting like one of those sprinklers that go back and forth. That's what.
But why would they come on and say we're having equipment problems? Change some equipment.
Well, they say that he vomited into the galley area, so maybe something got wrecked.
That came so hard that it broke the carpet.
He couldn't have it. He might have thrown up on the coffee maker.
And you could use it as a health concern. How can he do work?
Hey, look, you want the flight attendant pushing the beverage cart down the aisle with chunks of vomit on it?
Half the time they do.
It wasn't, you know, those little snack boxes like Walmart. Hey, Barry, what are you holding your face for?
Chunk stuff. If I am on that plane and I'm anywhere near this guy, I would have been vomiting right along with
Well,
him.
you have sympathetic vomit.
Absolutely.
It's like, you know, you have the sympathetic vomit. If somebody walks around you, sometimes you want a sympathy. And you have sympathy vomiting. You get that smell. And can you imagine, though, if this guy really was like a fire hose of vomit for you all over the airport, how do you get rid of that smell in a tube for 2.5 hours down in Fort Myers? I mean, how many even if they cleaned it up, that smell,
Well, in your nose, anyway, once it gets in there, it's not going to help.
remember the kids did the vomit? When I was in elementary school, I went to George W. Miller Elementary School right up in Hampshire. And there were a couple of kids that were just routine pukers. They puked all the time. Yeah. So you also have the nosebleed kids, got a nosebleed, you know, if the wind hit them the wrong way, the nose bled.
He has 23 in Richmond, top of that island.
There you go. Give her the nosebleed. Then you got it. And I remember George W. Miller School, Edward, New York, there were like two kids that just puked on. No, it's just they get puked. And I remember the janitor used to have that box that was like tip powder. So they, you know what I'm talking about? It was like, you know when you go to a gas station, they come out with that.
Honestly, I think it's just common. We just throw on top of
No,
it.
they have tip powder. Oh boy, that's too much for you. No. It's going to retire from the life of your home. No.
Why would one want to retire? Who wouldn't want to get up at 3:40 and spend 4 hours in the sun? Really? It's a dream come true. I'm living the dream.
We've got the Mets. We've got the Rangers. We have numerous installation forecasts here. Hold on one second. These three stories, Glenn, what do you have there?
So I have Mark being led by Donald Trump firing his FBI director, James Comey. Total coincidence that he was leading the investigation by Trump's campaign complications with Russia. Nothing to see here. Total coincidence.
You like my story that I worked all night on, right?
You know, timing is everything, Don. You ever hear that? I've never heard that. I'm glad you tell me this stuff.
Call me. Call me. Call me.
Call me.
Call me.
I think I am thinking of it. Yeah, that's pushing me over the edge. If I,
It took you a long time to come up with that. Call me. Hey.
also the creative mayor choice this morning. That's big news. Hasn't been with us for an extended interview since Thanksgiving. Doesn't Halloween. And we had the mayor on about an hour ago. And rounding out our big three, Matt Harvey apologizing for not showing up to work on Saturday. Met Blue continues hot, and about a half an hour from now, Jay Rivera, he was playing first base, had 3 hits last night. That's one again. They won 8 of 11. They're back to the 500 mark. DJ Rivera will join us at 9:40.
Do you believe that Matt?
Even Landers, he loves it. He's like a love it.
Do you believe that Matt Harvey is going to repair things here and stop back acting like a douchebag?
some counseling from the men. Now, what's that counseling entail? Just psychological counseling? Have to do with substance usage, like alcohol? Who knows? I don't know what this counseling is going to be. He does need to turn things around in a hurry. Can he do it? He's a talented guy. I think it out there and pitch and show us what he can do.
The word is what set him over the edge, why he went out and started drinking, and then to get practice, allegedly, he was all pissed off that his, well, I guess Matt Harvey was more into this supermodel than she was into him. We're talking about this Adriana Lima, this Brazilian knockout, and she was spotted with her former boyfriend, the New England Patriot,
Yes.
Julian Edelman.
Correct.
And that allegedly sent Matt Harvey over the edge, so Harvey thought he had a thing going on here, and apparently, again, he was more into her than she was into him.
Ego blow, it sounds like.
Maybe so, and that allegedly is why he went out drinking late on Friday night.
People make mistakes. I think I've made another mistake. There are things that I've realized in the last couple of days that I need to be doing or should not be doing, and one of those that I should be doing is putting myself in a better place to perform physically and be accountable for my work, and that's something that I'm committing to. And like I said, I made a mistake.
Well, he seems to be taking responsibility. At least he's putting on a nice front.
No, that was a good first step. It really was a good first step to bare his soul in front of everyone.
Well, whether he's being genuine or whether this is disingenuous,
It's completely my fault. There's only one thing I can do, and that's apologize and sincerely mean that, and do everything I can to move forward and help this organization moving forward.
and then he said, well, he broke out into song. Did you see that here in the press?
That's better than you singing Comey.
No, he apologized.
I was right. That was a good thing for him to do. He had to take ownership of it.
It was a mea culpa. Does he mean it? Is he going to get better for a little bit and then fade back into old ways? That remains to be seen.
Well, as I said before, and I've seen in all the press reports, he is not the teamiest of team players. So hopefully he'll change his ways.
As I just did with my teammates and all of the coaches, I apologize for my actions, and I do apologize for my actions.
Did they get sincere?
I hope so. I'll answer that one.
I'm extremely embarrassed by my actions.
Do you think he's extremely embarrassed by his actions?
I apologize to my teammates, to the Mets organization, to the Wilpons, all the way down to the Mets fans for doing what I did.
Well, how about apologizing to Howie and Josh for distracting them a little bit?
I'm not apologizing to us for coming back on the show. He didn't like us the first time. The only time he was on the show, he didn't care for us either.
Then, I think this is a really interesting element. And then we find out that Matt Harvey got a text from ex-Met Bartolo Colon.
Yeah, so
And did Terry Collins kind of say that he had an older pitcher, that he was kind of a father figure maybe to some of the younger pitchers?
One's a well-liked, good guy in the locker room, that's for sure.
And you saw what the text said, right?
Yeah.
I got this is the actual text. What Bartolo Colon, he's now with Atlanta with the Braves. Yeah,
Not doing great.
Yeah.
Not doing great.
Well, this is what Bartolo Colon texted to Matt Harvey, and actually when the text came in, Matt Harvey was with Terry Collins. The text said, "Get your act together and stop getting distracted by a hot piece of Brazilian supermodel ads." That's what the text
made that up.
No, that's what the text said, Lance. I'm sure. That's what it said. It's Adriana Lima.
And the Comey fire had nothing to do with the Russians. Now we got it all straightened out.
Tell you what, she is a hot piece of Brazilian. You ready for the laws of the road?
Do it.
We'll do it next. You okay today, Les?
Fantastic. Having a great day.
Next, more on the news on 710 WOR. Glenn Burns, Todd Schmidt, and the morning traffic. First, here's Bernie Slater.
Hey guys, there's been some transit problems on the pass trains. Hoboken into World Trade. You've got delays both ways. And if you're heading for New Jersey Transit into and out of New York Penn Station, 30-minute delays. Also, service changes on the subways affecting the 2, 5, 6, and 8 and F lines. Meantime, on the highway, looking way better south on the Interstate Thruway, heading to and across the Tappan Zee Bridge. That's pretty much entirely eastbound. North Washington Bridge, not bad either, about 15 minutes for either deck. Over at the Lincoln, you're 35 to 40, and the Holland's going to be about 15 to 20. Still have the closure in Rahway, Route 27 shut both ways. Right by Route 35, that's St. George's Avenue. That's all because of an overnight accident and problems in Manhattan on Broadway and 125th Street. That's where it's just the overpass. Tracery rules are in effect for today citywide. Our next traffic update is coming up in 15 minutes. Now let's take a look at the WOR Weather Channel forecast.
Good looking sunrise this morning. Clouds begin with sunshine. Sun kind of tucked back behind the clouds. 61, clouds sun later. Tonight a few clouds, 48. Suburbs will be just a tad cooler. Clouds increase tomorrow, 63. Friday afternoon showers in the mid-50s. Early 51. That's how we hold on. I'm a meteorologist, Ray Station now. Here's my report.
Well, Ray, the Mets got off to a quick start, scoring 4 in the first. They beat the Giants 6-1. They've now won 8 of 11. Before the 8th, Matt Harvey apologized for not showing up Saturday.
I'm extremely embarrassed by my actions. I apologize to my teammates, to the Mets organization, all the way down to the Mets fans for doing what I did.
The Mets look for the sweep of the Giants this afternoon with the newly acquired Tommy Malone on the mound. Coverage on WOR begins at 12:05. The Yankees have their 6-game winning streak snapped, losing to Cincinnati 5-3. CC Sabathia took the loss. And the Rangers season is over, losing to Ottawa 4-2 in Game 6. Now, here's Joe with today's top story.
Good morning, Len. Democrats charging a cover-up after the White House firing of FBI Director James Comey, and police investigating yet another discovery of a body in Central Park. Details at 9:30 on 710 WOR.
I went downstairs to check my email, and I could not remember where the keys were. I never had imagined that I could have a brain tumor. The Valley Institute for Brain Surgery complicated surgical procedures. Within 2 weeks after this surgery, I was back to living life again. And it's all because of Valley. See how Valley sees what really matters to Amy at mystory.valleyhealth.com.
Let us surprise you with an interesting fact. You ready? Of all the media options today, AM/FM radio reaches the most people each week. Yeah, you heard me right. Radio is the leader. AM/FM. 93% of Americans listen to AM/FM radio every week. That's bigger than TV, newspapers, even Google and Facebook. If you're a marketer and you need to improve your plans, remember, radio. My golden retriever Sundance is a lot more playful now. She has more pep and energy.
Tons of energy. Happy the rescue dog. Just happy the healthy dog. Petey is having fun again. He's got a shiny coat and a good healthy weight. Molly's been having 4 scoops a day. She pushes her little bowl all the way across the room, emptying every last single crumb. She has slimmed down and gotten this puppy look.
She's got life, she's got energy.
We get asked all the time where it shows. How do you get your dog so healthy and shiny and glossy? INOVITE.
859-428-1000.
Omega-3 fatty acids, flaxseed, zinc, alfalfa, the digestive enzymes that are cooked out of regular dog food. Dynavite is nutrition.
Just feed your dog right to Dynavite.
859-428-1000.
859-428-1000. Dynavite for life.
DINOVITE.com.
Playing a single better than a home run. When it's a heavenly cup of John Full-Enough single-serve coffee, right from your K-Cup compatible brewer. John Full-Enough single-serve is New York coffee at its best. John Smooth, heavenly taste of your favorite coffee mug. Now that's a great team. Put John Full-Enough in your starting lineup today.
James Jones is a registered trademark of Keurig Incorporated. John Full-Enough single-serve are not affiliated with Keurig Green Mountain Incorporated.
Whether you own or rent, you know there's nothing quite like a fresh coat of paint to make your home look and feel new again. This is one of the rooms in your home could use some fresh paint. Whether it's a full interior or exterior repaint, a creative mural, or just a fun accent wall, getting your home looking and painted can be difficult and expensive. So searching for a qualified professional to choosing colors to negotiating the price. Not anymore. Take price on any size job from one room to an entire house. Just go to paintthat.com and take the paint out of painting. That's paintthat.com. Code FRESH and get a fast, free, no hassle quote. Visit paintthat.com and use code FRESH to get a free quote and $50 off for any home painting project. Go to paintthat.com now. Use code FRESH. paintthat.com. Code FRESH.
If you live in certain towns around the tri-state area, you can see that water is a little funky. And maybe you've thought about getting a home water filtration system. You should do it. It's a smart thing to do. It pays for itself. You should stop wasting all that money on bottled water. It's a lot more affordable than a wonderful company, Long Island Clean Water. We've all used them here. We use them here for patients. They do great work. Family-owned business. They've been doing it over 30 years. A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. Now, there's 100 systems, the smallest department of the biggest house. But it's a really good company. Call them. Tell them you're one of our listeners. They'll take very good care of you. They'll show you what's the best system for you. And if you're one of our listeners, they'll also give you free installation. Now, you can go online or you can call 516-694-7873. 516-694-7873. LICleanwater.com. LICleanwater.com. Or call 516-694-PURE.
Glenn Vernon and Todd Schmidt in the morning. It's more on the news. Well, Len, for me, this lead story is so tough, but sometimes you have to put the news ahead of emotion.
Okay. What do you got?
Sandra Lee.
Dynamite?
Now, Sandra Lee, the longtime girlfriend of the Governor Cuomo, who underwent breast cancer surgery, and I have all the sympathy and empathy in the world, and I wish her the best from a medical standpoint. But I can't suppress what I think is kind of a rotten thing, because she has some health issues here. You saw the story? Yes. Apparently, Sandra Lee was doing a cooking segment on Fox News, and Paul Ryan, who, as you know, Paul Ryan was in town. Sure. Paul Ryan had an event here in the city.
A couple of receptions.
Yep. And Paul Ryan was in Fox, and apparently she was not happy that Paul Ryan would follow directly.
Followed Ryan.
Or so she was, what was the phenomenon?
I was on first, and then the second was coming up next.
So she was not happy that her segment was, he asked you, and she got all ticked off. And apparently, Paul Ryan, I need you to go away because Paul was potentially going to join her. So Paul Ryan, then the cooking segment, and then Paul was going to potentially join her during the cooking segment. And allegedly, Sandra Lee said, I need you to go away. Come on.
She had time to think about the segment she was going to do. She didn't want to be distracted.
Really? That's what I heard. I mean, come on, give me a break. I need you to go away so I can collect my thoughts, prepare and get ready for the segment, according to the reporting from page 6. Now, if it's accurate, if it's accurate...
I don't know. Do you think she really said to Paul Ryan's face, you need to go away? Really?
I don't. I just think...
Okay.
Paul Ryan, as far as... And of course, she's going to be super liberal, super Democratic, and her husband is the Democratic governor, or her boyfriend is the Democratic governor of New York. And, there's rumblings that he might run for the Democratic nomination in 2020. Who knows? But still, I mean, Paul Ryan, as far as politicians, even if he's on the other side, is still a pretty amicable, likable, decent guy.
I'm not taking this. Hey, I remember we were talking about Todd, the listener in Michigan, who listens on the iHeart app. And Paul Levin says he agrees with you on everything. But he says along on Michigan Moron. That's the first you got to look at this picture. A guy is driving down the street in one of those construction zones. He drives right past the orange cones and goes plop into an entire rectangle of wet cement. And the car is just, like Quick said, boom, and then stuck in the wet cement.
Oh, that'll stop you.
Stop in the wet cement. So we'll try to post a picture for you, but there's a moron for you. Drive past the traffic cones and just drive into wet cement.
When did this happen?
I guess the other day. It was caught by a local photographer for one of the TV stations.
Where?
Fox 2.
Where in Michigan? Where?
There's a Michigan driver. I'm guessing Detroit. He has a Michigan driver.
Yeah, I think Fox 2 is Detroit, isn't it?
Yes, I'm not sure exactly.
Well,
It happened in St. Clair Shores. I don't know exactly where.
I wonder if that's near Grosse Pointe. Well, let's take the moron train through the concrete down to Florida, which, you know, when you do morons in the news, you're never that far away from a Florida story, are we?
We should really rename it Floridian.
This is from the Palm Beach Post. Turns out that a guy goes into a church. A man by the name of Christopher James Fry, 48, goes into a church. He's in this church service at the Central Assembly of God. This is in Vero Beach. Late last week, walks to the church's front stage, and apparently he pulled down his pants. And he displayed his genitals in front of the entire crowd of folks inside the church. About 40. 40 folks. Pulls down his pants and exposes his genitals inside the church.
Call me. Do anything? Did I got solved? Did he read a passage? No?
A group of men that were in the service, they ran to the front and they got to put his pants back up. When he was questioned, Len, on why he pulled his pants down and exposed his genitalia in church in probably Vero Beach, Florida.
Trying to get a date with a Hail Mary.
Nope. He said that the Lord told me to do it. Oh, Lordy. The Lord told me to do it. There was so wonderful to the little there.
Right here, our Mother of the Year. This was in Milwaukee. Carrie Bernard was in the car, but she had her 8-year-old son on her lap driving the car.
Wow.
The 8-year-old was moving the steering wheel. Why? Because once again, drunk out of her mind, this is perhaps the third time that she had been caught drunk driving. And when they put her in the police cruiser, they had a dash cam there. She said, I think I might have a drink after this. So anyway, she had her 8-year-old on her lap driving the car, and boy, it's since been turned over to Child Protective Services. So there you go, Mom of the Year.
Oh, these Child Protective Services, they got their nose in everything.
Yeah. 8-year-old driving.
What's the mind doing business?
Well, Mom is wrong.
They're overreaching. There's all kinds of humans, doesn't it, Mike?
That's why it's more play their wares.
There's all kinds of critters to make fun of resistance critters, as a matter of fact. Not good. You see this teacher? A teacher in Utah kept his collection of kitty porn in the classroom? What? He just had a stash of kitty porn. He had a bag with I guess, DVDs. He had photo albums filled with kitty porn, and he had a bottle of lotion. Not making this up. Michael Scott Hatfield. Yeah, not Michael Scott from The Office. Michael Scott Hatfield. And of course, the reason for the lotion was, you're in Utah, with the elevation, and, the cold and the dry air. You don't want, chapped and chafed skin. So it's always good to have a bottle of lotion for moisturizing purposes, Len. But, I mean, what kind of a dope is this? You're a teacher, and you have your kitty porn stash in your classroom. What a sicko. Okay, throw the book at this guy. 9:31. That is a nice diversion from the bar. Well, different. Not really different. That's a pretty good representation of the daily feed of idiots. 9:31. Let's get distracted over this. Just get distracted.
I'm not hanging on every word.
No, just...
Do I seem distracted, Jim? I don't know. I'm distracted.
9:31. Let's grab some headlines. We have TJ Rivera coming up the next segment. And listen, we'll ask him a little bit about Matt Harvey, and we'll see if he'll talk to us a little bit about what was involved in the team meeting. Of course, we saw the press event where Harvey spoke to the press. Maybe TJ will give us a little insight on what he's thinking, what the team's thinking with the Harvey situation, and hopefully it is behind the scenes. 9:32, Joe with the headlines. Hey, Joe.
Hello, John. Look at our numbers here on Wall Street. Lower this morning to start things off. Dow Jones Industrial Average down 52. S&P is down 2 points, NASDAQ down 3. We don't know if that has any connection to the presidential action, but President Trump is facing numerous questions today after firing FBI Director James Comey suddenly last night. Even Republicans are questioning the timing. But advisor Kellyanne Conway tells CNN the president can do what he wants and when he wants.
You know, you want to question the timing when he fires, when he hires. It's inappropriate. He'll do it when he wants to, just like he fired FBI Director Comey when he was faced with evidence.
Well, he claims he fired Comey because of the Hillary Clinton email investigation, but it comes with the investigation ongoing into possible ties between the Trump campaign and Russia. And this all happened as the Russian Foreign Minister, Sergei Lavrov, is at the White House today, and Lavrov was asked about the situation during a photo op just a moment ago with Secretary of State Rex Tillerson. We didn't understand his answer. Was you're kidding? The Russian ambassador didn't know. He said this has a shadow over your tongue. He goes, you're kidding? You're kidding? All right. Another body has been found floating in the water in Central Park. This is the body of an unidentified male recovered at 7:30 this morning at Swan Lake near 59th Street and 5th. No work in on the cause of death or how long this guy was in the water, but yesterday afternoon, a maintenance worker found a badly decomposed body floating face down in the Central Park Reservoir. I don't know. Two bodies? Well, I mean, two dead bodies in 2 days. Yeah, that's something's going on. Something was going on there. Hey, we did have a strange incident at the White House last night. Tied to the firing of Comey, apparently, Press Secretary Sean Spicer only agreed to answer questions if the cameraman turned off their lights. Just turn off the lights, turn off the lights. That's what the Washington Post was saying, so he stood there, no lights, and answered questions in the dark. Why? I don't know.
Because he wants to.
I don't know. We have a sit. Focus on what the hell? They want to close them up. But he answered the questions with no lights. No lights. No lights. Oh, back to Kellyanne Conway for a moment. She's back. She's been found. Yeah. She was really going out with Anderson. She was going out with Anderson, Gilbert this morning with Cuomo and going on and on. So I think she enjoyed it. She was fine. I think there's any connection to the fact that they did that spoof on Saturday Night Live. She hadn't been around, and now all of a sudden she's making an appearance.
Well, that's not true, because she had been around. I had seen her just a couple days earlier on fire. Not as much as she had been, but she didn't disappear. She wasn't kidnapped by the mob and buried somewhere.
Joe's right. She hasn't been on CNN. Yeah, there's something there.
All right, TJ Rivera, New York Mex, joins us live next here on 710 WOR. If you do not have a MyPillow, I believe unequivocally say that you're not getting the best night's sleep that you possibly can get. I'm that comfortable, I'm that confident. I look at my son on Julian. He'll tell you the same thing. My son loves the MyPillow. Now, right now, there's an offer that is not going to last forever. You should take advantage of this now. You've heard the MyPillow commercials for a while. If you haven't gotten a MyPillow yet, you should, because you're going to get great neck and head support. You're going to get a great night's sleep. You've got a patented fill that you can adjust and stay there. It's not like a typical pillow where you find the skin spot for a few seconds and then it disappears and, and then your pillow stops. With the MyPillow, you'll have that skin spot all the time because you set it. You make that pillow form for perfect neck and head support. And now you've got the 4 MyPillow deal for 50% off. That's right. 4 MyPillows, 50% off the regular price. 2 of the premium MyPillows, the best they make. 2 of the travel go anywhere pillows. And you just call the upgrade. 615-2015. If you use the promo code Todd to get the 2 premiums, the 2 travel pillows, call 800-615-2015. Use the promo code Todd, or online, go to mypillow.com. Click on the radio listener 4-pack special and the promo code Todd and get 4 MyPillows 50% off. 936 traffic's on 710 WOR. Here's Bernie Miner.
Thanks, guys. We've got some problems now. If you're heading for the New Jersey-bound Lincoln Tunnel, there's a disabled tractor-trailer in the North Tube. There's a temporary traffic stop now over at the outbound Lincoln Tunnel. Delays about 30 minutes coming inbound. You're 35. Towards Washington Bridge, 510 for Ethernet. And over to Holland, about 15 minutes. Taking it down entirely at the Westchester-bound Jackson Bridge. Still have the closure, though, in Rahway. Route 27 is going to be shut both both directions. 5 to 35 crash there happened during the overnight hours, and we've got mass transit troubles, delays on the PATH trains, Hoboken to World Trade, and 30-minute delays on New Jersey Transit into and out of New York 10. This report sponsored by Napa Auto Parts. April showers bring May flowers. May showers, they just bring more rain. Go ahead to Napa Auto Parts for $8 off when you buy a pair of Bosch Evolution wiper blades. Buy 2 Bosch wiper blades and save $8 per pair. That's Napa know-how. At participating Napa Auto Parts stores, offer expires 5/31/17. Our next traffic update's coming up in 15 minutes. Now let's take a look at the WOR Weather Channel forecast.
Pretty good looking morning. Continue to see clouds mixing in with sunshine. Although today we're going to clouds, sun mix. And 61. Tonight, some clouds down to 48. Tomorrow, 63. More clouds in the afternoon. Clouds bring showers on Friday in the afternoon. In the mid-50s. Currently 51 at WOR. I'm in your own street.
The Mets look to make it a 3-game series sweep over the Giants at Citi Field this afternoon as newcomer Tommy Malone makes his first start as the New York Mets. Hi, I'm Howie Rose.
And this is Josh Lewis. We're slated for 110 today with Steve McCarthy leading off our coverage. Mets on deck at 12:05.
It's New York Mets baseball right here on 710 WOR. One of America's all-time living legends. Live in concert. Friday, May 12th at Light TV Theater in Westbury. Paul Anka celebrating 60 years of his play. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com and the Westbury box office. Don't miss Paul Anka live in concert, part of the Northwell Health Concert Series. What a beautiful smile. When's the last time you heard that? People with missing teeth say their life's been transformed with dental implants. They are attractive, comfortable, and secure, just like your real teeth. And now, for a limited time, they are only $1,499. Call Contemporary Dental Implant Center at 212-651-9948 to schedule a free consultation. Dental implants are changing the way people live. With them, people are rediscovering the comfort and confidence to eat, speak, laugh, and enjoy life. The price of only $1,499 includes the implant, post, and crown. Call now, 212-651-9948, 212-651-9948. Their highly trained specialists have 9 convenient locations throughout New York and Connecticut. Call 212-651-9948, 212-651-9948 to schedule a free consultation or visit cdit.com. I'm Brian Scudamore from 1-800-GOD-JUNK. Goodbye, junk. Hello, release. Oh, you've heard the radio app.
Please come in. We love that.
Thank you. All you have to do is point. Well, oh, now I really do have to point. The magic can't happen until you do. Awesome.
It really works. Look.
Will it even work on unbelievable? You pointed junk, and it disappeared. Not everyone knows this, but our magic will follow you wherever you go.
We can point at work done and it will disappear.
Easy peasy. We work until midnight, 7 days a week, so you never have to take off work to meet us. Will it follow us to our new house when we move? You'll glitter when you walk.
Will I glitter too?
You already do, ma'am. 1-800-GODJUNK. Or visit 1-800-GODJUNK.com. Spring is finally here, and it's time to get those new appliances you've been dreaming about for a limited time. My friends at DC Richmond Son flash prices on every appliance. Refrigerators, washers and dryers, dishwashers, ranges, and microwaves. Save big on top of these brands like Sonic, Electrolux, Visionaire, KitchenAid, LG, Maytag, Samsung, and Whirlpool. Shop online or stop at your local DC Richmond Son to see just how low. Haven't shopped at DC Richmond Son? Well, it's time you find out for yourself. You really
It is 5-0 New York here in the second inning.
Yeah, definitely. I like their stuff like that. I gotta hit the weight room to get it over the wall.
Hey, when we first went to you a few seconds ago, I felt like you were eating something. Were you?
I had some breakfast. I'll have to snack on a couple.
Yeah, well, that's it. So, a big major league player like you, what is the TJ Rivera breakfast of champions? I heard you knocking on the phone. Can you share?
Yeah, I guess I had a little omelet with some green pepper, spinach, and ham. So that sounds good. Yeah.
With yolks or egg white?
Yolk.
That's good for you.
That sounds good. All the nutrients in you, you know. And then turkey bacon and turkey sausage, and toast with peanut butter. That's it.
Wow.
Oh, hungry now.
Now I got to get the weight room to get rid of it all. Hey, TJ, on a serious note, here you had a picture, a teammate stand in front of the whole team and apologize for not showing up for a game. What was that like, that movie?
You know, it's always tough, you know, to see somebody going through a tough time. You know, it's never easy for a team and for the player himself. You know, everybody makes mistakes, and I think we've all been in situations where we've made mistakes and we've made decisions that we, you know, regret. So we all stand behind him, you know, and you know, he's going through a tough time, but we're all here for him. That's what teams do. You know, we're all his brothers here, so we're just here to pick him up and, you know, try to move on from the situation.
Do you have a relationship with Matt? Do you talk to him?
Yeah, we all talk with him, and you know, obviously other guys have probably better relationships with him because they've been around him a little longer. But you know, I think we're both kind of quiet guys anyway. So, but yeah, we all have a relationship, a pretty good relationship with him.
Any thoughts about another Patriot interception?
Oh, stop.
I can understand why Matt's upset. She's very attractive.
Man's having his breakfast, and you're bothering with things and stuff. Hey, TJ, did you always think to be a first base? I mean, I always thought you expected to be first base. Now you're in what happened?
Yeah, I kind of knew that my role would be in the utility kind of range where I need to play multiple positions. You know, it has to be first base right now, and I've played a little bit in my past, but the WBC helped me a little bit with that, and, you know, got to get some pointers from some first basemen over there, and Carlos Delgado, who was the hitting coach, he worked with me a little bit there. So, you know, I'm just trying to find a way to be able to play, so playing multiple positions is gonna help us.
Hey, you know, we saw this story, and I guess it made you feel good. You went to Lehman High School, and the Mets are still pitching down there. Is it pitching now?
Right, yeah. So it's a turf field, and what happened is their mound, I guess, had gotten destroyed, so they weren't able to play any home games. So all their games would have been on the road. Even their scheduled home games would have been either at the other team's facility or, you know, at a public park or something that they had their range. So the Mets kind of hooked us up. We went over there during the off-season. They let me speak to the kids, got to see a bunch of familiar faces. You know, just had a good time with them, and that was a blast. And I was, you know, grateful for the Mets putting that together.
What kind of mound is it? One of the kind of the portable mounds that go on the turf field?
Right. The portable mound that goes on the turf field, and yeah, and down there, because the field plays multiple sports, so it's not just baseball. It's I think 3 or 4 other sports. So, you know, they...
Soccer, lacrosse, you know.
That's very cool. Go back to from the Bronx, makes it big and clean. He goes back and does a nice. That's cool.
TJ, it's really a nice story. And TJ, you sound great. You're playing well. Keep it up, okay?
I appreciate it, guys. Thanks, TJ. Good break.
And I'm hungry now.
That's great.
Absolutely starved now. That's TJ Rivera, New York Mets. 9:48, Lennon's on here. Final segment of the day. Got a lot of little loose ends. Going to be the best segment of the day. Next on 710 WOR. Traffic first, here's Bernie Viner.
Hey guys, they cleared away that disabled tractor trailer on the New Jersey bound, the outbound Lincoln Tunnel. You're now down to about 10 to 15 minutes or so, but the inbound side will lose for 45 minutes. North Washington Bridge about 10 for either desk, and over to Holland 30-15 from either approach. Ongoing closure in Broadway, Route 27 remains shut both ways by Route 35. That's all because of a crash that happened during the overnight hours. And on the south end of DR Drive, still pretty heavy RFK Triborough Bridge into 71st Street. We've got some pretty big problems with mass transit. Expect service changes on the X trains as well as on the 2, 5, and 6 lines, New Jersey Transit 30-minute delays into and out of New York Penn, and past trains with the latest global pin into World Trade. This is sponsored by Napa Auto Parts. Right now, when you buy brake pads and rotors at participating Napa Auto Parts stores, you can get up to $50 back by mail. So if you're a screeching sound when you stop at your store telling you it's time to head to Napa, to get up to $50 back by mail when you buy select Napa brakes. That's Napa know-how. Our next traffic update is coming up in 15 minutes. Now let's take a look at BWOR Weather Channel forecast.
Nice look this morning with a mix of clouds and sunshine. We'll see temperatures respond to that sun up to a 61, which is still below average by 8. Tonight, 48, partly cloudy, suburbs a little cooler. Tomorrow, increasing clouds, 63, showers by Friday afternoon, and cooler again in the mid-50s. Early 51 at 74. Here on the free ticket now. Here's Joe with a Wednesday. Democrats demand a special prosecutor to investigate possible ties between the Trump campaign and Russia after the firing of FBI Director James Comey, and police investigating the discovery of yet another body in Central Park. Details at 10 on 710 WOR.
Donald Trump may appoint another Supreme Court judge. Anthony Kennedy is getting close to retirement. This would definitely change the balance. Give a definite conservative on there. Mr. New York, Mark Simone, the Mark Showing from Hill Radio 710 WOR. Finding great candidates can be, well, like trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter is different. It doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them. With its powerful technology, ZipRecruiter distributes your job everywhere it needs to be to find the right candidate. In fact, over 80% of jobs on ZipRecruiter get a qualified candidate in just one day. So, while other companies might deliver a lot of pay, only ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
Used by businesses of all sizes, ZipRecruiter offers the most qualified job candidates with immediate results. And right now you can try ZipRecruiter free. That's right, free. Just go to ZipRecruiter.com/work. That's ZipRecruiter.com/work for your free trial. ZipRecruiter.com/work.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. How would you like a second source of income without having to work a second job? Maybe it sounds too good to be true. Well, my good friends at Online Trading Academy can show you how other people are doing this every single day. Now, they have a patented core strategy that can help you learn how to follow what the big banks on Wall Street are doing, and how profits are being made when the market goes up and even when it goes down. Right now, they're offering a free Wall Street Insider kit, so you can get started right away. You just need to text the word TRADE to 57682, 57682. Get 2 online classes, instructional videos, and a guide that will help you learn to build that second income. Now, it's all free. Text the word TRADE to 57682, 57682, and I'll even throw in 2 free tickets to an upcoming workshop, so you can ask questions and learn more. The market is making all kinds of moves. Are you ready to move with it? Text the word TRADE, 57682. That's TRADE, 57682.
Message data rates may apply.
For more information about contacts on WOR, go to WOR710.com/rules.
Does your company need secure computer server hosting for e-commerce, HIPAA healthcare, or PCI compliance? Atlantic.net provides a full range of hosting solutions, including firewall, intrusion detection, backups, and much more. With fully audited hosting solutions and 23 years in business, they won't let you down. Bring focus to your core business and let Atlantic.net take care of all your hosting needs. Call 888-618-DATA, 888-618-DATA, or visit Atlantic.net. It's Atlantic.net.
Whether you own or rent, you know there's nothing quite like a fresh coat of paint to make your home look and feel new again. Chances are, one of the rooms in your home could use some fresh paint. Whether it's a full interior or exterior repaint, a creative mural, or just a fun accent wall, getting your home or business painted can be difficult and expensive. From searching for a qualified professional to choosing colors to negotiating a price. Not anymore. At PaintZen.com, we make painting fast, simple, and affordable. Quotes are free and there's never any extra fees or surprises. Just go to PaintZen.com, use code FRESH, and see how easy it is to choose from thousands of high-quality Benjamin Moore paint colors and price out any size job from one room to an entire house. Just go to PaintZen.com and take the pain out of painting. That's PaintZen.com, code FRESH, and get a fast, free, no-hassle quote. Visit PaintZen.com and use code FRESH to get a
free quote and $50 off for any home painting project. Go to paintzen.com now. Use code FRESH. Paintzen.com. Code FRESH.
The Mets on FILE all season long. Today, catch the New York Mets as they take on the San Francisco Giants. Mets versus Jets. Coverage begins today at 12:30 p.m. Only on SNY. Home of the Mets. Get the New York Sports here. Taking you on an unforgettable Mother's Day experience aboard a hornblower brunch cruise. You'll see the most beautiful views of the Manhattan skyline along with a great brunch. Hornblowerny.com. Hornblowerny.com or call 646-846-8676.
WOR and WAXQ HD2 New York.
Call residential for mortgage at 1-800-636-LEND, NMLS 34973.
Glenn Berman and Todd Schmidt in the morning on 710 WOR.
What do you say we grab maybe a few lingering phone calls here, Len? To close things out today on the James Comey situation, this is going to be festering quite a bit, I think. Yeah. Think it touched the nerve there, Toddy? Well, guess what? The Democrats are going to turn this into the biggest possible issue. They're going to hyper-politicize it. And they're going to turn it into a yeah.
The truth is political.
So we don't know it. We don't know. You can't make the assumption that Trump fired Comey just as he was getting too close to a connection.
I'm going to believe the press release they put out this morning on alert sent email.
You know how? Listen to this.
Trump spent the last week of the campaign raising Comey to the hill. There's ever been soundbites about it? This was right after the whole stuff with looking at Anthony Weiner's laptop.
I remember.
And I have to give the FBI credit. That was so bad what happened originally, and it took guts for Director Comey to make the move that he made in light of the kind of opposition he had with her trying to protect her from criminal prosecution. I respect the fact that Director Comey was able to come back after what he did.
What do you say we grab some calls? 800-321-0710.
All the time you do all this.
Well,
Why is that? Why do you think he is?
How about Chuck Schumer like he
Forget Schumer about Trump. Trump's the one who fired him. Schumer did not fire him.
How about all the
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. No, Trump's the one who did the firing. Doesn't matter. Who did the firing? Why did he fire him? Forget the Democrats. Forget it. That's nonsense. You're just blowing up a smoke screen. You're talking nonsense.
Now they're beside themselves.
They are. But Trump is the one who did the firing. The Democrats did the... Go on. Trump's the one who did the firing. And he loved Comey in October. All of a sudden he doesn't love him. Explain that to me. Why does he love him now? No. We're talking about Trump. Democrats there he goes again. There he goes with the smoke screen again. You get too close to Trump. Let's talk about the Democrats and what's putting them on the news. Smoke screen. Nonsense. You're talking nonsense.
You know damn well that I am
Who fired him? Who fired Comey?
Tell me.
Comey fired Comey.
Damn well. Yes, Trump fired.
There you go. It has nothing to do with Democrats.
You know damn well that I'm not unconditional Trump. I've criticized Trump just
Why
as
did he
much as I
fire him,
praise him.
Mr. Ron? Why did he fire him?
It is firing.
Press release has to do with Hillary's emails? Bull. Total bull crap.
The way that he injected himself into many of the ongoing issues, Comey should have been gotten rid of a long time ago.
Why are they getting rid of now? Why now? You know the answer.
Optics and... No, I don't.
The investigations were getting too close.
Let
No, you know why. You know. You're the one who's saying you know.
You're the one that's making the definitive statement that
Why
Comey
now?
fired because
Tell me why.
getting too close with the Russian
Mr. Know-it-all, why now?
You're Mr. Know-it-all. You're making the positive statement that that's why Trump fired him.
Of course he did.
You
It's
don't know
obvious.
that. It is
It's
not
not
obvious.
So why now? He loved him, and I told me. You just heard the soundbite. Why now?
The timing is poor.
Oh, you think?
The optics are lousy.
You think
The
we should have
way-
called him and told him
The
maybe?
way that it was done was lousy. I don't think Comey should have been speaking to field agents in L.A. and behind him the TV monitors say Comey fired. That shouldn't have happened. Now let's grab a couple of calls here. 800-321-0710. Len, you're yelling and screaming here. You're chasing away all the listeners.
Really? Every phone line is tied up.
I realize that. Bill is in New Hyde Park. Bill, you're on with Len and Don. Hi.
Hi, how are you? For like over a year and a half, Comey was investigating Hillary Clinton. They found Anthony Weiner trafficking and classified documents and did nothing. The man is a clown, and his press conference all made all the difference. The last one he did a few days ago, and he lost the trust of his group.
Hey, look, I agree. Bill, Comey had to go. It should have been handled differently.
Bill, let's try John and Hoboken. John, how are you? You're on with Len and Don.
Hey guys, how you doing? Well, I think after Trump's comments previously, I think he's entitled to change his mind. After the testimony Comey gave last week about Comey's emails, I mean, Comey's talking about intent. I mean, if a crime was committed, it's not his job to be the judge and the jury. It's his job to say, all right, there was a crime committed. Now let me pass it on to the right people who now will handle it.
And guess what? Let me add this, Len, before we shut things down here. And I don't know if you've heard this, but numerous mainstream outlets last night were reporting that Hillary Clinton, if she had won, if Hillary Clinton had become the president of the United States, that Hillary Clinton would have fired James Comey.
Again, more deflection for you. More deflection for you. It was Trump who did the firing, and you have to ask why. Don't bring up Democrats, don't bring up Clinton, don't bring up Obama, as you always do. It's Trump who did the firing. He should be analyzed. I think you'll find out as to do with the Russians.
Len's the PI. He knows it's all about that.
Bye, everyone.
We'll see tomorrow at Smoke That.
Len Berman and Todd Schnitt in the morning. That's the New York Mets. 710 WOR, the voice of New York.
An iHeart radio station.
54 degrees at 10 o'clock. Good morning. I'm Joe Bartlett. President Trump's decision to fire FBI Director James Comey has sent shockwaves through Washington. Democrats have gathered on the Senate floor demanding the Deputy Attorney General appoint a special prosecutor now to investigate Russia's possible interference with the election.
He must appoint a special prosecutor and get his investigation out of the hands of the FBI and far away from the heavy hand of this administration.
Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer says President Trump may have fired Comey, believing the investigation was getting too close to home. More correspondent Brian Ross.
Officials tell ABC News that the FBI is increasingly focused on Trump's former national security advisor, General Mike Flynn, his former campaign manager, Paul Manafort, his former foreign policy advisor, Carter Page, and longtime Trump friend, Roger Stone. All have denied any wrongdoing. Now, some fear a new director at the FBI, appointed by President Trump, could find subtle ways to undercut or even end the investigation.
Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell defended the firing and characterized Democrats as hypocrites for criticizing Comey's removal.
Our Democratic colleagues complaining about the removal of an FBI director whom they themselves repeatedly and sharply criticized. That removal being done by a man, Rod Rosenstein, whom they repeatedly and effusively praised.
Governor Christie, former Mayor Rudy Giuliani, and former Police Commissioner Ray Kelly among those being mentioned as possible candidates to be the next FBI director. Another gruesome discovery in Central Park, a body found in the pond near 5th Avenue and East 59th Street this morning, a day after a badly decomposed body was pulled from the park's reservoir. And police have released surveillance photos of a suspect they want. He's wanted for beating up and robbing a young girl in Brooklyn.
Police say the suspect followed the victim and her 2-year-old brother from the Franklin Avenue subway station to the 16-year-old's apartment, where he forced his way in, punched and choked her, and took her phone and computer. The girl hospitalized but expected to be okay. This happened last Wednesday at an apartment building near Franklin Avenue and Carroll Street in Crown Heights. Police described the attacker as a black man in his 30s wearing a baseball hat. I'm Scout Pringle for 710 WOR.
Next pitcher Ben Harvey's apologized to his teammates after not showing up at the ballpark for a game Saturday. He admits he was out late Friday night.
I'm working forward to getting things back on track and doing everything I can to help this team win and help this organization moving forward.
And they all have my word on that. Page 6 reports that Harvey was upset after he saw his ex-girlfriend, model Adriana Lima, with another man. Our news attendant brought to you by Dr. Lederman's Radio Surgery New York. Call 212 Choices for more information. It's now 10:03 in time for the traffic check with Bernie Miner.
We've got 45-minute delays now in New Jersey Transit into and out of New York Penn Station. It's congestion. You also have problems on the subways. Expect service changes and extensive delays on the 2, 5, 6, and F lines. Meantime, heading for the Hudson River crossing, George Washington Bridge, a good way to go. It's 5 to left for either direction. Over the Lincoln Tunnel coming inbound, it's about 25. Olive's going to be 15 to 20. And in Broadway, you still have Route 27 closed in both directions by St. George's Avenue. It's that ongoing crash that took down a pole and some wires. Utility crews are on the scene there. LIE westbound, you've got delays in the patch off Holbrook Road. This was sponsored by Napa Auto Parts. This month at participating Napa Auto Parts stores, Mobile One synthetic motor oils on sale for a great price. $5.79 a quart, keeping your ride running longer, stronger for less. That's Napa know-how. General State pricing. Sale prices do not include applicable state, local taxes, or recycling fees. I'm Bernie Miner on the home of the Mets, 710 WOR.
It is now 10:04. Just a moment to check on weather and weather.
Could your vitamin and mineral supplements be harming you? Here's the inventor of Texas Superfoods, Dennis Black.
Most adults take supplements hoping to improve their health, but there's no proof they actually work. While medicines target symptoms, they don't do anything to prevent illness. That's why I created Texas Superfoods. It's pure, natural nutrition. Texas Superfoods contains antioxidant-rich vitamins and minerals from 55 vine-ripened fruits and vegetables. Count them, 55. Your body needs this. So here's my health promise to you. Switch from your chemistry-set vitamins to Texas Superfoods for 90 days. Get better energy, more focus, and better sleep, or return it. No questions asked.
Now, when you order 2 bottles of Texas Superfoods, you can get the 3rd bottle free, but you must call now. 877-55-TEXAS. That's 877-55-TEXAS. You can also order online at TexasSuperfood.com. Call now. 877-55-TEXAS.
Here's the OR Weather Channel forecast. Some sunshine here this afternoon, so the clouds return for tomorrow with Monday. Right on the way for the weekend. Partly cloudy here this afternoon, 62. Clouds start to roll in tonight till 48. Cloudy tomorrow with a high 63. Clouds on Friday. Partly cloudy 54 here. WO. All right, now checking Wall Street stock to lower the early trading with Dow Jones Industrial Average down 51 points at the moment. The Nasdaq down 7 and the S&P down 2 points. Sports news, the Mets beat the Giants again 6-1 last night, and they're looking for a sweep this afternoon. And newly acquired Tommy Malone will be on the mound for the Mets, and our coverage will begin at 12:05. The Yankees lose to Cincinnati 5-3, and the Rangers season is over. Blue Rod was 42 in the Garden last night, eliminated from Stanley Cup playoff action. It's now 10:05, and that's our news. Our next update is at 30 breaking news. It was on Joe Martin at 710 WOR, and then to the radio station. George shot it up around $3. Text the word Bill. That's 200. You receive a confirmation text. Standard message data rate apply. That's Bill. To the 200.
710 WOR. Mr. New York, Mark Simone on WOR.
Well, we got lots to talk about. Well, we'll get to the bottom line on Comey and all of that. We'll get to Matt Harvey. We'll get to Amazon and Apple and Mayor de Blasio and a lot of stuff. And Colter being with us a little later on. So everybody thought Comey should be fired. Schumer was calling for him to be gone. Schumer says he lost all confidence in Comey. Comey's FBI tenure was filled with scandals. There's been a big scandal in the Comey era. I topped that off by last week's hearings where he looked weird, lost, couldn't explain himself very well. And then the one time he got crystal clear where he described it with Abigail scared in great detail. It turned out that's not what she did, and he had it entirely wrong and had to send it away. But the only question is, why did he fire him in January? That's the question. The answer is he didn't have a Justice Department in place, didn't have an Attorney General. The FBI director actually is right under the deputy Attorney General, acting as supervisor, and that wasn't in place until like 5 days ago, right? Something like 5 days ago. Well, maybe. Okay, go ahead. I'm waiting for this explanation. Oh, Lord, I'll give you the explanation real fast. There's no Russia investigation of Donald Trump. It doesn't exist. You'll find that out. There's a look at Flynn. No, not you said say something.
Because the minute the Billy Bush tape came out, that's when the new WikiLeaks was dumped about Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, but on the other hand, you've got, I don't even know that Comey would be competent to look at that, because he has no access to anything. He's never even, the FBI never even got to the GNC server. They weren't even allowed to look at it. They were forced to look at it. But you've got the CIA investigation now. They briefed senators last week, said there's absolutely no evidence. You got the director of national intelligence, James Clapper, saying over and over again, absolutely no evidence of any of that. And that should be pretty good. I don't know that that's trust. Would you really trust Comey to do this? Like, no,
Obviously, he was pumping a lot of that.
you know, I'll go with the CIA and James Clapper. I'll take their look at it.
Why would President Trump put on a one-page firing letter a reference to the Russia investigation?
Oh, because that's, what do you call that? You're answering the question that you know they're going to get. You're pre-answering the difference between what they do. But the big question is not why is he fired? Why was he even there? I mean, you're talking about, let's get back to this Hillary Clinton thing. And we know that her top person is taking $30 million from the Russians. His brother is a paid Russian agent. Correct. Democrat.
But it was all registered stuff. I mean, it wasn't all about court.
But that didn't make it real clear that his company got $30 million in cash from the Russians. There's a little company in Massachusetts. You can imagine in Russia, they found this company might have spent $30 million as not to mention Hillary deep ties to Russia, fortune coming into her foundation, which by the way is closed down. The foundation they've laid off everybody, closed it down after this. But all of us remember she's making uranium deals, maybe allowing all like 25% of our uranium to go to Russia. So I mean, listen, I don't think she's working for Russia. She's a crook, and there were a lot of people paying her off Russia on the road.
I think there's a lot of White House paranoia over the Russia investigation. There's nothing bad. I think there's nothing there. Go at it.
I can tell you from talking to all these people in the White House, they want this Russia good because it makes Democrats look a little nuts, and there's nothing to let them slow down. That's perfect. And keep talking. It's like you all sound like you guys about this person killed Kennedy, that person killed Kennedy. We all live in the world. Washington. But if you go to the middle of the country, they all think everybody's nuts. They don't think I'm punished for a second. But here's why Comey was fired. He was maybe the worst FBI director ever. Clinton fired his FBI director. And Clinton had been there, I think, 3-4 months. He fired his FBI director, William Sessions. Now, that case, these I think, there were accusations of Sessions being a little corrupt. He was using private jets for his own use. There was some taxes and money and all of that. So that was the big fire. But he was a good one. But he did there too long. They say it was Comey. If you think more about that, Mr. Comey was even actual FBI that I took over. And major problems with Comey. One, bombing Paris, probably blamed Comey for that. And FBI. But all these guys, these suspicious guys, they grilled them. They brought them back and grilled them again. These guys are fine. Let them out. And they did the Boston bombing massacre. Total bumbling there. You remember the NSA scandal? The FBI was exposed for sucking its own data, mining innocent Americans. It was a mess. Nobody remembers all these people. Way back to Dallas, wanted to kill a few soldiers to protect the Taliban.